Do you know Parashat Bo is a parashat that HaKadosh Baruch Hu brought 10 plagues, the last one, and it's the establishment of Klal Yisrael. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is establishing a relationship with his nation, Klal Yisrael, to build them up as a nation. And you know, everybody knows that the thing happened through Korban Pesach, and they brought Korban Pesach, and we have Chag of Pesach. It's a Chag of establishment of Klal Yisrael as a nation. And Torah says, your children, they're going to tell you, what is this avodah? What's the service that we do on Pesach? Amartem, Zebach Pesach ul Hashem. Tell them, it's a Zebach of Pesach, it's a Korban Pesach ul Hashem. Oh, why? Why is it called Pesach? Asher Pesach al Bateh ben Yisrael Mitzrayim. Because Hashem passed over the house of Mitzrayim. When he called Mitzrayim, Batenu Hitzir. When he gave the plague to Mitzrayim, to Egyptians, and our houses he saved. That's why Korban Pesach and Chag Pesach is called Pesach. So interesting. Why is it called Pesach? Torah tells us because Hashem, Pesach al Bateh ben Israel, Hashem passed over the houses. Now, what does it mean, pass over? We know that Hashem is not physical. What does it mean, pass over? We know that they put Korban Pesach in the houses, and Hashem, when he brought the Makat Bechorot, any house that had Korban Pesach on the doorpost, Hashem passed over. Now we know Hashem is not physical. What does it mean, passing over? See, here Torah is telling us very important message. And that is that when you are walking and you see something on your way, if you don't care for that thing, you step on it. But if you really care for that thing, you try to go around it, or you pass over it. HaKadosh Baruch Hu went out of his way for Klal Yisrael. And the Midrashim explained that when HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to save Klal Yisrael, there weren't enough merit. You were naked, you didn't have merit, zechut, to be saved. And you know, the Beit Din Shel Shamayim was protesting against saving Klal Yisrael. Hashem manipulated and went out of his way to save Klal Yisrael. And that's Korban Pesach, and that's Pesach that we bring, Korban Pesach, and that's the festival of Pesach that we celebrate. Therefore, we learn the greatest lesson from the greatest educator. You see, HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to build up a relationship with Klal Yisrael. Hashem, that He's capable of doing everything, is teaching us to build up a relationship. You have to go out of your way. Just like when I wanted to build up my relationship with Klal Yisrael, I went out of my way. This is the only way that we could build up a relationship. It's unbelievable. You ask the lady, what do you think? Your husband loves you? She says, yes. Why? How do you know that? You know, I was sick one day and he stayed home all day for me. What? Ribono Shel Olam. The husband does a lot of things, provides a lot of things. That doesn't make the mark. What makes the mark? That he went out of his way. You ask a child, let me see, does your father love you? Yes, yes, he loves me. Why? Because you know, one morning my bike was broken and he stayed home, he didn't go to work, and he fixed my bike. So, it's amazing. A father creates board, does everything for the children, and that doesn't make the mark of love. But going out of your way makes the marks of love. Therefore, here is Torah teaching us, if we want to build up a healthy relationship, a good relationship, what should we do? We should go out of our way. Tips. What's wrong if one morning we take off from the job and we go for breakfast with our wife? And you know, spend some time together. Unexpected time. Something that's not part of routine. That creates. What's wrong if we make one night, you know, to have a special time with one of the children? To take him someplace that he likes, to have a private time together. And above all, you know, Moshe Feinstein was a very busy rabbi. And he couldn't come to the bar mitzvah of his grandson because he had a convention to go to. They asked the son, how do you feel about it? He says, I want to tell you something. Rav Moshe Feinstein was very busy. Yes, my father was Gadol Hador, Posek Hador, he was very busy. But I never felt deprived. Why? How come not? Because he showed that he loves me. How did he show that he loves me? You know, those who live in East, they know that how cold the weather gets. And in the morning, Rav Moshe Feinstein used to get up early in the morning to learn. And when he got up to learn, he put our garments, clothing that we have to wear, on those electrical heater that they had at that time, gas heater, the old age leaders that they had. Put it there to warm up. When I got up, and I saw my garment is warm, I didn't just feel warm from the coldness. I felt that kindness, warmness of my father to be with me all the time. And that made me not to feel deprived any step of my life. The Torah is telling us, we want to make a good relationship,